出身伺ってもいいですか？
フランスの出身でございます。
日本へ来た、理由を教えてください。
仕事のために、日本に来ました。ジャーナリストっていう仕事は今フリーランスでやってますので。
フランスで学校を卒業してその後すぐ日本に来られたんですか？
マスターデグリーが、フランスで卒業して、で卒業した後で、1年ぐらいでローカル新聞で、記者としてっていう仕事をやってまして、でそれは1年ぐらいで直近して、日本に来ました。2020年の1月ですよ。
今日のメインのトピックに入るんですけれども、日本での生活を評価すると点数をつけるとしたら10点満点中何点ですか
？80点かな。
じゃあ10点中 8？
10.8、満点まではいけないかもしれないけど、それはどこでも生活してもいい部分と悪い部分もあるし、
そのいいポイントを教えてもらっていいですか？
住みやすいですよね。住みやすくて、東京でも東京はすごく広いだけど、そんなに例えばパリに比べたら人はいっぱいなのにそんなに激しい感じじゃなくて、毎日は結構外に出ると落ち着くな感じが強いし、毎日の生活はやっぱり楽だし、コンビニもあるし何でもありますので、やっぱり、住みやすいと思いますね。便利、とても便利ですね。日本には安全な国だし、特に女性としてはどこでも行っても結構安全が感じていますし、その夜で例えばパーティーから帰るときに一人で全然問題なしで、もちろんどこでも悪い人もいるけど、やっぱり日本は安全し住みやすいで。
日本で住むことのちょっと嫌だなみたいな点あったら教えてください。
観光客としては違うかもしれないが、やっぱり毎日東京とか日本に住んでたら外人っていう形でよく見られてるのはめんどくさいし、例えば普通に私が歩いてるとかバスに乗ってる時に私の後ろで声が来ていて、で誰か日本語で外人だとか、そういう髪の色は変とか、そういう小さいコメント結構来てるので、やっぱり気にしないのがいいと思いますし、でその人は別に悪い意思ではないから、それはちゃんと分かってますが、やっぱり毎日これを聞くと飽きちゃったなっていう部分が強いかなと思う。住めば住めるほどやっぱりこれも気にしなくなるし、そんなに大事なことではないから大丈夫ですよね。ちょっと厳しいね、日本はたまに。ルールはいっぱいあって、それは別に守らなければならないのはちゃんと分かっていて、でも例えばたまにルールの中にみんなはなんで守ってるのが自分自身もわからないので、それもちょっともう少しリラックスな感じで、考えてほしいなと思って、
日本に住みたい外国人の方結構いると思うんですけども、そういう方に何かメッセージとかアドバイスとかあったら教えてください。
やっぱり日本に住みたいといういろいろ理由がありますじゃないですか。なのでやっぱり人のプロジェクトによってどういうふうに、日本に生きれるのかとか、日本語を勉強するか勉強しないかとか、来る前に準備していて考えていて、でやっぱり日本語を勉強するの方が楽かもしれないので、ぜひ日本語を勉強してください。はい。
Thank you for your cooperation. Where are you from?
I am from São Paulo, Brazil.
What brought you to Japan?
I came to do a PhD in Tokyo University.
What do you usually do when you spend time by yourself?
It's difficult to have free time doing a PhD, but I like to go to Shibuya to walk around, things like this.
Today's main question is, how would you rate living in Japan? So, how would you rate living in Japan?
The education is very good. We work with seismology, so here in Japan it's better place, I think, to study seismology. And my personal life is a little difficult because I am very different from the others, and I am also tattooed. During summer was a little difficult because people were kind of staring me.
Did you go to the beach or onsen?
Onsen, yes. Beach, no. But even like taking trains, if I was wearing like short sleeves, people are like, you know.
Okay.
And also the language, because I'm not a fluent speaker of Japanese language, so sometimes a little difficult. But in general, it's fine. It's okay.
What is a negative part of living in Japan?
I think it's to make friends. It's difficult here. Like people are not so open to talk.
Even in the university, it's difficult to make friends.
Yes, I think yes. So my friends here are always foreigners, like no Japanese.
Didn't you find some like opportunity to make Japanese friends in some meetup or events?
I met some Japanese people that live it abroad, so they are kind of more open. But even like this, it's difficult to keep in contact compared to foreigners.
What is a good part of living in Japan?
Good part is that things work well here. The service and time, like taking trains always on time, and do things is easy, like to pay bills. I think this is a good part in Japan.
Lastly, do you have some message you want to say to people who want to live in Japan?
Japan is a very nice place, so my message is to go to know places in Japan as much as they can, because places are very interesting and there are many regional stuff, so it's nice to go to check around, so go.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
What brought you to Japan?
So I've done an exchange semester here at the YGU, the Yamanashi Gakuin University.
What did you study in the university?
Actually in Germany I studied social work, but here for the exchange semester it was like psychology, linguistics. So it's the ICLA, the International College of Liberal Arts. It's a department from the YGU, and that's why I chose courses that didn't have to do a lot with my study.
What is a good part of living in Japan?
That people are so respectful. They don't make noise on the streets, they don't scream, or the streets are clean. That's what I enjoyed a lot.
As a foreign student, was it difficult to make Japanese friends in Japanese university?
Yes, I would say the ICLA department has maybe 30% Japanese people, so 70% are from all over the world. And I didn't get a close contact to Japanese students. I especially had contact to European people. And that wasn't not my plan. I don't know why it is like this.
Was there some class in which you take with the Japanese students?
Yes, I had classes, but yeah, I just saw them in class, and I have the feeling that it was like Japanese people stayed among them, guys from France, they stayed among France guys, and people from Germany stayed among German people, and so I cannot say that it's especially Japanese people who are like this. Not
Everyone was shy.
Yeah, maybe.
Where are you from?
I'm from Canada,
What brought you to Japan?
to work in Japan.
What do you do for a living?
I teach English to kids.
How long have you been in Japan?
7 months. But I have been here maybe 10 times in Japan. Since 1991, I start coming in Japan every few years.
Today's main topic is how would you rate living in Japan? And so on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate living in Japan?
Okay, let me explain something first. I have lived in 47 countries. I traveled. Each country is different, but many good things about Japan. For example, safety in Japan is amazing, really amazing. Respect is very, very good. Everything is on time, like train, buses, everything is so good. Food is amazing. People are so helpful and kind. Many things, technology, art, culture, music, painting. So to me, if I want to rate, I give 10 out of 10 to Japan.
Really?
Yes, I like it.
How about especially working? Are you working in Japanese company?
Yes, it is a Japanese company.
What do you think about how Japanese work, like working system in Japan?
Maybe only things I can compare to some countries is I believe Japanese work a lot. I believe maybe they need to a little bit balance between life and pleasure time. This is my opinion. But another way of looking is that because Japanese work so hard, that's why they are the third strongest economy in the world. And this is not something we take it lightly. There are more than 200 countries in the world, and Japan is number 3, and this is amazing.
You live in Gifu,
Yes.
which is compared to Tokyo, small city,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And some foreigners say that even in Tokyo, Japanese people stare at foreigners because they look foreigners.
Yes.
Do you feel it?
Yes and no, because people are nice. I never felt people look at me in a bad way, that they give me bad feeling. No, they didn't. This is another good thing about Japan is that because some countries I travel, people are looking at you like this all the time, but and it gives us uncomfortable feeling. But here people in Japan, very, very nice. It is really good. You ask good question and I feel good. No, I never felt anything bad. People are helpful, very nice. Me as a foreigner, I never had a bad feeling. No.
Lastly, do you have something you want to say to people who want to live in Japan?
Learn Japanese. This is gonna go a long way. This is a good thing to learn Japanese before come, but it's nothing like they be worried. No, people are very helpful. Even they don't know, they try to help you. Even they speak in Japanese. If you're looking for an address, they come with you and this. But I believe first thing is that they learn a little bit. This is good. I'm not talking about learning kanji or everything. Just a little bit conversation. It helps them a lot. But I think this is the one, and everything else is fine. I'm so happy with Japan. This is one of my favorite countries. Again, I traveled to 47 countries. Japan is one of the best. I can say maybe the best. And because I studied karate and kendo, so that's why I love to come to Japan. When I was a teenager, I wanted to be a samurai. I talked to my kendo teachers. So there are no samurais. In Edo Jidai, everything finished end of Edo Jidai. So I love Japan. I think people should come and visit because this is one of the countries that's very different from other countries. Again, everybody should come and visit Japan. Definitely.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.